Hello and welcome. My name is Jasmine Dizon and I work with USC's Leonard Davis School of Gerontology. Today I'll be sharing more about the school itself, our programs, as well as some career opportunities within the exciting field of gerontology. But first, allow me to introduce myself and my team. As I said, my name is Jasmine, and I am an admission counselor here at the university. I am also joined by my colleagues, Stephen, as well as Angela. We are admission counselors and are always more than happy to help students with their application process, as well as with informing them with more information about the different programs that we offer. But to start, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about gerontology. So here at the university, we study gerontology from 4 core disciplines: biology, sociology, public policy, and psychology. It's an exciting field to jump into because there are so many different avenues that you can learn more about the aging process across the lifespan. We are the first, as well as the largest and most comprehensive school that focuses specifically on the study of aging. With that being said, our smaller community here at the Leonard Davis School of Gerontology is located at USC's larger campus. USC calls Los Angeles home, and our students come from all around the world and many different walks of life. We are centrally located within the city of Los Angeles, right down the street from downtown LA. So within the field of gerontology, there are an expanding number of opportunities within the careers that you can pursue. With that being said, by 2040, 1 in 5 Americans will be over the age of 65. Though there is going to be a growing need for people to have different forms of research, technology, and opportunities within the aging world. By 2050, 2.1 billion people worldwide will be over the age of 60. So this isn't just going to be something that is domestically necessary, but will also be necessary for the worldwide population. At the university, we offer undergraduate programs, master's programs, and PhD programs. I'm not going to discuss too much about our undergraduate options today, but I did want to share them with you here. At the master's level, we have 11 different programs that you can pursue. I will be going into much more detail about these a little bit in just a moment, but I also wanted to show you them all right here. At the master's level, as I was saying, we have 11 different programs. They are available either fully online or on site, and you can pursue them at part-time or at full-time. We also offer short-term study abroad opportunities, which I will also mention later, as well as internships and research opportunities. I do also like to highlight that our university gives away up to $1 million in scholarships per year. USC also does have its own Office of Financial Aid, as that does offer different kinds of scholarships, assistantships, fellowships, grants, and loans. To begin, I'd like to start with our flagship program. So the Master of Science in Gerontology allows students the opportunity to learn more, not only about the science of aging, but also to focus in on their analytical skills, as well as different mechanics and mysteries that coincide with longevity and the aging population. The degree itself is a little bit longer because it does include an internship opportunity. So most students typically finish the degree within 2 years, and if you were to pursue it at part-time, it can be completed within 3 to 4. We do have 3 different start dates for this degree: the spring, summer, or fall semesters. As I mentioned beforehand, this program is fully available either online or in person. So the Master of Science in Gerontology prepares students to not only potentially go into the field of science, but also it allows them to learn more about planning and administrative roles, as well as different kinds of executive positions, even things like consulting older adults and service providers, or if you wanted to, additionally, you have the opportunity to pursue more information about policy and advocacy work. The Master of Science in Gerontology is also available as a dual degree program. So if you were interested in pursuing 2 master's degrees at once, you can not only pursue our Master of Science in Gerontology, but one of the 6 other degree options that are currently on the screen now. The next program I would like to highlight would be our Master of Arts in Gerontology. So our Master of Arts in Gerontology is actually very similar to our Master of Science in Gerontology with a couple of differences. So the Master of Arts in Gerontology has actually been created for people who have been in the field for 2 to 5 years. We like to treat this program specifically as more of an executive enhancement degree. So it will give you the opportunity to learn more about the aging population, as well as current statistic and trends in the markets of aging. This degree itself can be done within a year if you do it at full time, and part time if you complete it at part time, it can be done within 2 years. We also have the same 3 start dates, so spring, summer, and fall. As I was saying beforehand, the Master of Arts in Gerontology degree does assist with teaching students more about planning and administrative roles within either the private or public sectors, as well as really does enhance their growth in different executive opportunities and positions. It also is fantastic for people who are interested in consulting older adults or who are interested in any form of policy or advocacy work. Our Master of Arts in Aging Services Management is mostly for students who are interested in learning more about the unique needs of supportive housing, as well as different opportunities to learn more about aging services management as a whole. This degree can be completed within a year if you do it at full time, and again, part-time, 2 years or so. The start dates for this are the same spring, summer, and fall. This degree is ideal for someone who wants to learn more about business as well as management skills that are specific to the aging population. I also like to recommend this program specifically for students who are interested in studying very broadly. There's an opportunity to take a certain number of elective courses within this degree program, so you really get the opportunity to customize the kind of education that you would like to have and to really learn more about specific fields of study. I'd like to speak next about our Master of Arts in Long-Term Care Administration. This degree specifically focuses on the kinds of leadership that's going to be necessary within the field of aging. With that being said, it does have the same 1 year full-time start time, as well as 2 years if you were to complete it at part-time. There are the same start dates of spring, summer, and fall as well. One of the benefits of this degree specifically is that it really does it allow students to learn more about more of the management within long-term care organizations and facilities, as well as to learn more about the social and psychological aspects, as well as biological aspects of aging. The Master of Arts in Senior Living and Hospitality is specifically designed for people who are interested in becoming senior living executives and have more managerial functions. So in this degree, you'll learn not only about just the managerial aspects of these positions, but more so about how to combine nutrition, health, social engagement, as well as gerontological framework within a customer-centered approach. With that being said, if you were to complete the program at full time, you would be able to do so within 1.5 to 2 years, and at part time within 2.5 years. The same spring, summer, and fall start dates apply to this degree as well. We also offer this program in collaboration with eCornell. With that being said, you get the opportunity to receive a education not only with us here at the University of Southern California, but also with specialized instruction with Cornell University's Nolan School of Hotel Administration. So you get the opportunity to really learn from diverse professors, as well as to enhance your own skill set. The Master of Arts in Medical Gerontology allows different kinds of healthcare professionals who are interested in the health and medical care of older adults to really expand on the knowledge of the aging process. This program specifically allows students to analyze the different complexities of treating and managing multiple chronic conditions, and will allow students to learn more about the environment that older adults live in, their nutritional practices, and as well as the care that they need. The degree specifically is focused for people who do want to work with older adults in a medical sense. So it will help you learn how to identify normal signs of aging versus signs of diseases in aging, as well as the different complexities of multiple chronic diseases, and explore the role of technology within healthcare through things like telehealth. Our Master of Science in Applied Technology in Aging is one of our newer programs and is really exciting because it combines the aspects of technology and gerontology together. So you'll get to learn how different kinds of technology can help support older adults' health, independence, and safety. This degree itself can be done within a year if completed at full time, and if at part time, within 2 years. The Master of Science in Applied Technology in Aging is specifically for students who come from more of a design background, who are interested in learning more about how that design and technological background can be utilized to help the aging population. And now I'd like to actually get into some of our nutrition programs. I'd like to begin with our Master of Science in Nutrition, Health Span, and Longevity. This degree is specifically for people who want to pursue a career in nutrition and dietetics. It can lead to it can lead to being able to work in different kinds of healthcare facilities, long-term care facilities, as well as supported living environments. Um, with that being said, if you are interested in different things like food service, or if you are interested in becoming a registered dietitian, this program would be perfect for you. The Master of Science in Nutrition, Health Span, and Longevity is ideal for people who want to not only become registered dietitians, but also those who are interested in potentially working in different kinds of healthcare facilities, schools, senior living facilities, or even corporate wellness. The program itself is also Ascend accredited, so it is accredited by the Accreditation Council for Education in Nutrition and Dietetics. One of the other benefits of this program is that it does also have a didactic internship. It is a coordinated program, so if you are interested in participating in that rotational internship, this program would be ideal for you as well. Now, our Master of Science in Nutritional Science is for students who have either completed a didactic program in dietetics verification statement, or who have a DPD statement, or for people who are already registered dietitians. The objective of this program is to allow those students to learn more about more of the administrative roles in nutrition and dietetics programs in both the private and public sectors. Again, this program is more so ideal for people who want to work in hospitals, long-term care, university, or school food service programs, or for people who are interested in more so lifestyle as well as wellness coaching. So as I was saying beforehand, this degree is specifically designed for either future RDNs who do have the DPD verification statement, or for current RDNs who do want a master's degree. Our Master of Science in Lifespan Nutrition and Dietetics is specifically for students who are interested in participating in or practicing dietetics outside of the United States, specifically for those who are interested in becoming what's called certified dietary managers. So there are different career opportunities within this degree program, specifically if you are interested in any form of leadership in the field of health or wellness, or if you wanted to become a nutrition program director or dietetic supervisor in healthcare facilities. The program itself can be done within a year if completed at full time, or if completed at part time, it can be done within 2 years. There are 4 prerequisite courses for this degree, since it does have a little bit more of a focus on the scientific aspects of nutrition. This degree also will prepare students to sit for the National Certifying Board of Dietary Managers credentialing exam. So if you are interested in becoming a CDM, this program would be ideal for you. And lastly, for our nutrition programs, I would like to mention our Master of Arts in Food Service Management. This degree program is, again, for students who are interested in becoming certified by the Certifying Board of Dietary Managers to become a CDM. If you are interested more so in the food service aspect of learning more about dietetics, this could be a great program for you. So this program does more so focus on food science as well as food service and preparation. And lastly, for our master's level programs, I would like to discuss our graduate certificate in gerontology. So this non-degree program allows students to kind of learn more about gerontology at a smaller scale. With that being said, the program itself can be completed within 5 months if done at full time, and if done at part-time, it can be done within 1 to 2 years. The same start dates do apply for a spring, summer, or fall. And then, as I was saying, sorry about that, um, the program itself works towards allowing students to understand gerontology from our 4 core models of biology, sociology, public policy, and psychology. So within the program itself, you'll learn about those models as well as to learn a little bit more or allow for the opportunity to bring a bit of specialization within your own existing career in different fields like law, pharmacy, business, and social work. Next, I'd like to speak briefly about our doctoral programs. So we do have 2 PhDs currently. Our school created the first program in gerontology, or first PhD program in gerontology in the world in 1989. So I'll speak about that program first. Our PhD in gerontology focuses more so on the psychological, behavioral, and sociological impact of lifespan development. So in this degree program, you will be working very closely with a faculty mentor, and they will help you concentrate on your specific area of interest as well as research. The program itself can be completed within 4 to 6 years, and we do only have one start date for this degree program, the fall. The program is also only available on site, but it is fully funded. And I have chosen a couple of faculty that you can potentially work with within the PhD in gerontology program. Again, as you would be working very closely with these faculty members, I do always ask and recommend that students really think deeply about what kind of research they would like to pursue. So there are a few examples of some of the research that our PhD advisors are currently doing. And that can kind of span different aspects. So you could get into more so looking into the changes in cognition over time, as well as age-related changes to executive function, and even how stress can affect memory over the course of a lifespan. Next, I would like to discuss our PhD in geroscience. So the focus of this degree is on the molecular, cellular, and regenerative medicine, as well as integrating the biology of aging. Within this degree program, you will be asked to select a specialty amongst different fields like neuroscience, cellular biology, as well as biomedical sciences. So most students do complete this program within the same 4 to 6 years, and we do also have only one start date for this as well in the fall. The program is also fully on site and fully funded. So here are some more faculty that I would like to highlight that you can work with within the PhD in geroscience. One in specific would be in the top left-hand corner, Dr. Peaches Cohen. He is the dean of our school, and he works very closely with PhD students whose research aligns with his own, specifically with things like diabetes, neurodegeneration, and cancer. Some of the other topics that our professors do study are sex differences in aging, as well as mitochondria, and the nutritional and genomic effects of aging over the course of a lifespan. So while academics are very important to us here at the university, we do also like our students to enjoy their free time as well as the opportunities to explore. So we do offer several different study abroad programs. So I'd love to dive into those now. So two of the study abroads that we currently offer do go to Italy. The first one, Nutrition, Genes, Longevity, and Diseases, is led by Dr. Walter Longo, and you explore Genoa, Italy with the understanding of being able to learn more about how nutrition can affect longevity and diseases over the course of a lifespan, as well as how genes can play into that as well. The second course, Longevity and Death Amongst Ancient and Modern European Populations, is led by Dr. Susan Anguidanos, which also goes to Italy. In this course, she will help you learn more about how death as well as dying can differ within different European populations. The third course, Finding the Key to a Long, Happy Life in Nicoya, Costa Rica's Blue Zone, is led by Dr. John Walsh and focuses on two different blue zones, one in Loma Linda, California, and one in Nicoya, Costa Rica. This program specifically will help identify how these populations in blue zones differ from those of the regular population. And if you don't know, a blue zone is an area where people live to be over the age of 100. The last two courses are relatively new. So the first one, Genetics in Aging in England, Ireland, and the United States, is led by our Vice Dean, Dr. Sean Curran, and explores how genetics as well as mythology can affect the aging process in different areas specific to England, Ireland, and the United States. Our last class, South Korea's Rapid Population Aging, How to Turn Challenges into Opportunities, is led by Dr. Min-kyung Ri and travels to South Korea. In this program, you will learn more about how technology, as well as some of the social and cultural effects of the aging population can differ within the population in South Korea. On top of our study abroad opportunities, we love when our students get involved. So there are a couple of different student opportunities that I'd like to discuss now. Our Student Gerontology Association is a wonderful opportunity for students to get to know both their undergraduate and graduate peers, and they focus more so on philanthropic as well as social activities. So in the picture to the right, you'll see some of our SGA students at the Walk to End Alzheimer's walk in Los Angeles. Additionally, SGA does also plan our yearly alumni dinner, in which they plan for all of our alumni to come back to the university to be able to meet our current students, as well as to reconnect with some of their own peers. Additionally, we also offer a weekly colloquium lecture series. Every Thursday, the dean of our school invites different lecturers to come and present what research they might be pursuing, and they are invited to have lunch whilst listening to the talk. On top of those opportunities, we do often host a lot of different student events. So as you can see in some of the pictures here, some of our yearly events that we host would be our Lunar New Year celebration, as well as oftentimes during the holidays, we will host different activities like gingerbread decorating. And then in the top right corner is actually a picture from one of our colloquium lecture series. I'd also like to speak briefly about the different application documents that will be necessary to apply at both the master's and PhD level. At the master's level, you will need to complete an online application, resume, statement of interest, 2 letters of recommendation, as well as to submit official transcripts. The PhD programs are relatively similar, but with a couple of differences. Rather than needing 2 letters of recommendation, you will also need an additional third one. Alongside that, you will also need to submit a writing sample. Oftentimes, I do suggest that students submit either academic writing or published writing that they have completed. And if you are a co-author of one of those writing samples, we do just ask that you highlight your own written aspects of that, as well as to submit a secondary solo piece. For international applicants, there can be a little bit of a difference with what is necessary and if you will need to submit English proficiency language exam scores, my apologies. At the international graduate level, with that being said, if you have any questions with regards to what might be necessary for you, please don't hesitate to contact myself or one of my fellow admission counselors to ask about what those documents might be. But we do accept different kinds of proficiency exam, whether they be TOEFL or IELTS or PTE exams. So, at the master's level, as well as for our graduate certificate, we do have different applications deadlines. For spring 2025 start date, the application deadline will be October 15th. For summer and fall 2025 start dates, the application will be March 15th. We do accept applications after the priority deadline on a rolling basis. Specifically, for our Master of Science in Nutrition, Health Span, and Longevity, we do have a hard deadline for the application of January 15th, 2025 for a fall 2025 start date. Additionally, for our PhD programs, we have a hard deadline of December 1st for our fall 2025 start dates. Oftentimes in my position, I get asked, where do gerontologists work? And my answer is always relatively anywhere. Because we study gerontology so broadly here at the university, our alumni have gone on to pursue different careers in fields like education, business, research, as well as even healthcare, nonprofits, and administration, and even policy. So I always let students know that you can start with gerontology and really go anywhere. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at our main email here or reach out to myself, Stephen, or Angela for specific questions about our degree programs. You can also scan the QR code on the right-hand side of the screen, which will take you directly to our Contact Us form on our website so that you can learn more about our wonderful programs. Thank you again for your time.